2 years, 200 videos, and it all started with this video that we're reacting to today. So have you ever had those moments where you look back on things in your life and you're like, what was I thinking? Why would I ever do that? What is wrong with me? Well, that's what we're doing today because I'm actually going to look at the very first video that I uploaded on this channel, and I have a feeling what it's probably going to do is cause a cringe reaction to me. Okay, so this video is going to be slightly different from my norm, or maybe drastically different from my norm, and the reason I want to do this is because there has been a lot of heaviness out there in the world and a lot of heaviness in my life, and listening to my good friend Trey Van Camp,
you need to find joy in the little moments.
So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to find a little bit of joy, and I thought, what more joy is there than to laugh at myself? Okay, so we're heading over here, youtube.com/Joshua Verwers. If you guys are not already subscribed to my channel, well, you should do so. Oh, and make sure you hit that little bell. That way, YouTube notifies you every single time I upload a new video. But today, we're not talking about new videos, even though this is a new video. We're actually looking at the old video. We're looking at the very first video. And yes, that one, if we then select sort by the oldest, we come up here. Yep, should Christians listen to secular music? Well, that's a really good question for somebody to answer. I have no idea why I thought it would be a good question for me to answer. Now, seriously, I haven't reacted to this. I haven't watched this in a long time. I'm gonna go ahead and hit play, and I'll probably pause it and give some commentary along the way because I have a feeling there's a lot of things I did back then that I shouldn't do now. And hopefully for those of you that feel like God has placed a message on your heart that you have to share with the world in video format, maybe there's some lessons that you can learn to not do the things that I used to do that I don't do anymore. Hey, before we even get to that, would you look at this thumbnail? What is wrong with me? Why was I wearing these glasses? These glasses have got like a transitions lens in them, which is great for walking outside and then walking back inside and not being able to see anything for 20 minutes. But they're horrible for video because, well, as you can see in the thumbnail, you can't even see my eyeballs. There's something wrong with that. If I were to redo this again, I would probably enlarge my face, I would change out my glasses, I would take one of these type of photos. That way it's a puzzling look on my face, and I would probably just get rid of the is and okay, so it just says secular music, if it says anything on there at all. And maybe what I would even do is put like a device in my hand, some type of an object, you know, maybe with some ear pods, and be like, I don't know, something like that. So let's get into it. We're gonna click on this. It is all ready to go. I want to make sure that I've actually got good. Ooh, hey, I can do 4K in this thing. Woohoo! Ah, the good old days when I recorded in 4K. Actually, wait, this one's recorded in 4K too. So the question is, can a Christian actually listen to secular music? Well, of course they can. Wow, that was an easy video. Okay, first, Josh, what is wrong with your audio? Did you hear how echoey that was? So the question is, I guarantee what this was is these were my earlier videos that I were recording on a cell phone, and I was using like the Takstar mic, but the problem is that that shotgun microphone was like all that far away. What you guys are hearing right now is on this microphone that is right up on my mouth, and even if I switched over to the other microphone right here, you can hear, and this is on a little extension right above me. And all of that audio sounds so much better than that audio because it was loud and it was echoey and I don't know what I was thinking. Anyways, we listen to this.
Sharing God's love in the digital world and encouraging others to live by faith. This is Joshua Verwers.
Okay, so can a Christian listen to secular music? Absolutely. Okay, and that whole intro, that was great. However, what I would recommend to most people trying to make a YouTube video is skip the intros now. I could look at those analytics and I can see a lot of people just start dropping off after that point. So really, I don't do those type of intros anymore, and I don't really recommend them. Should a Christian listen to secular music? And I suppose before we ask that question, we should... What was I thinking? Oh, that's awesome. It's like, huh? What was I thinking with that type of a transition? Did you see that? I'm like, huh? Nobody needs to be this close. Although, can we appreciate all of the Funko Pop figurines that are in the background there and the Rubik's Cube? Yep. Yep, that's some good stuff right there.
There was either secular or there was sacred. The sacred music was the music that was designed to be used inside a church. Everything else was secular. Now, to me, this question really comes down to...
All right, here's another thing that I just noticed. One of the problems that a lot of us have faced, and I faced early on, was when I would do jump cuts, I wasn't actually punching in on it as much. Really, when you do a jump cut, you want to kind of add a little bit of extra so it doesn't just look like a straight cut. How about you punch in just a little bit, zoom in, zoom out, zoom to the left, the right, whatever. There are a lot of different things I could have done right there, rather than just a generic jump cut. And I know I'm being hard on myself, but coffee tastes good.
Now, for me, anytime I'm asking that question of whether or not it's beneficial, I really just ask the other three questions of the why, the how, and the what.
See, now here's something else I probably would do now that I didn't do then is when I'm asking questions like that, or there really seems like there's this moment that you want them to focus in on, one of the best things to do is add some extra visual elements. And I could have, and I should have, just had some text pop up on the screen there. I think that would have added an extra dynamic that I didn't have that could have really helped with this transition, because even at this point, I'm 1 minute and 25 seconds in, and I'm bored.
Service to really remind them of like a rock concert.
Now here's one of those other things that I noticed right there. As I pause this screen, you see I'm looking down, and apparently, if memory serves me right, I had some notes that I was trying to follow along. If you have notes that you're trying to do a video, here's what my recommendation is. Look at the notes, get the thought in the mind, speak directly to the camera, directly looking into the lens, finish that thought, pause for a second, and then look down. That way your eyes drifting while your mouth is still going, and you don't have these moments where the camera catches you looking away from the lens. It's a subtle thing, but it can be very distracting, and it's one that I see now and I'm like, ugh, because I don't do that anymore.
I never want to take that, mama from Waterboy approach. Mama said drums are of the devil. Then...
I love the fact that I was trying to be funny there and I was trying to do the mama voice, but the way that I did the mama voice and the way that mama actually does the mama voice...
Because little girls are the devil!
See, mama does that so much better than I did. What was I ever thinking? Why didn't I just take hers, go ahead and put it in there, and then do what fair use would say to do and provide some type of a commentary on it? Because I was already commenting on that and using it. It would have worked. And then did you notice the dog going crazy in the background? I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. Let me see if I can listen.
Of the devil. Then...
Oh, this was back in the day when I didn't have any sound treatment up and I would leave the door to my bedroom completely wide open. And I also didn't listen beyond what I was saying. So I wasn't listening to the world around me and all of those other elements that could come in and cause an issue.
See, I know we grew up with these childhood thoughts about words, but most of those are just ridiculous. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me.
Why? This would be the perfect opportunity at this moment when I was doing the sticks and stones may break my bones that I could have actually grabbed some video of some kid somewhere actually saying that instead of it just being me. It's little things like that to change up the visual elements that can add to it and make it a much better product. I'm probably being a little rough on myself, but really, I could have done better.
Single year that are committing suicide because of the words that have been spoken over them.
Oh, great. Now I feel bad because I was talking about that relating to suicide, and here I am just laughing my butt off and... What's wrong with you, boy? I don't know what's wrong with me. I forgot what I was talking about, and I wasn't listening.
Hey, if this video blessed you and helped you in any way, go ahead and hit a thumbs up on that like button, and I would really encourage you, especially if it helped you, to share that with your friends by just clicking the link below that says share. And don't forget to go ahead and subscribe to this channel. You can click that little bell notification so it reminds you every time I've got a new video uploaded. And until next time, I just want to encourage you to keep living by faith, enjoy God's best, and stay blessed.
That's wrong. Wrong, Josh. You said it wrong. That's not how we say it. We say stay blessed and enjoy God's best. Why? Because it sounds better that way. Anywho, that was the video. That was my reaction. I don't know. What do you guys think? Was I too hard on myself on that, or was the constructive criticism that I was offering warranted? For me, where I'm at currently, based on where I was, I had a lot of work to do then. I'm glad I've got a lot more equipment. I've spent a lot of money on this equipment. It's definitely improved the quality of the production, but I also think that the pacing and the style and even some of the different elements that I'm able to bring, they actually add more value than that does. And even with all the video elements, honestly, the audio is so important. If you guys are trying to share that message that God put on your heart, please, for the love of all that is holy and for my ears, invest in some audio, at least a microphone, and get that microphone as close to your mouth as possible. All right, that's all I've got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it fun. And I don't know, now that I make this type of video, I'm thinking, I wonder if I should do some more reaction videos. Should I react some more to my own videos? Should I react some more to other videos? What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. And until next video, I want y'all to live by faith, enjoy God's best, and stay blessed. I'm out. See you guys. What am I doing? I'm trying to sync up this audio with this audio, and I'm like, don't ask me why I do some of the things I do. It's like I've forgotten how to YouTube and whatnot. This is going to be a fun one to edit.